gonna be honest with you, I don't think I'm prepared for this. Oh, sweet Lord. I have been excited about this for a very long time, but I cannot tell you how thrilled I am right now. So hi, hello, if you're new here, I'm CourtneyQuarantine. Welcome to my channel. If you're returning, hey bestie. Hey! If you are curious about any of the other work that I do, please check the description. You can check out the screams. Well, I do scream on stream, so that's kind of fitting. But the streams that I'm doing, the games that I'm playing, my photography, so on and so forth. Today I'm gonna get into some makeup and use something that I am just absolutely so thrilled for, from one of my freaking favorites, dude. I'm sure you can tell from the title, and I'm sure that you can tell that I would talk about this because, again, one of my favorites, like top tier, top tier, blend bunny, baby. And I also literally adore Ellis so very much. So this is, dude, like this is my freaking Super Bowl, Christmas, birthday, Happy New Year's wrapped into one. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you join me here, giving this video a thumbs up, giving it a like, and then commenting something down below, whether it's something you're excited to see coming up in the makeup industry, or maybe a little sweet treat you've had recently. Have you had a good donut and or ramen lately? I want to know. My lips are chapped. Oh my god, hold on. But anyway, I'm just gonna get into this because I am quite literally so thrilled, and the fact that this arrived when I was out of town, I was like, I could feel it. I could feel its energy through the ether beckoning me back. So anywho, yes, as the title would probably suggest, I am getting into the Blend Bunny X Ellis Atlantis Volume 2 collection today, and I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I've cried about this a little bit, and like, it's happy tears, okay? First and foremost, I do want to take a minute to thank Blend Bunny Maggie. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I am just absolutely, positively tingly, but I just really appreciate you, and I love you so much, and I just, wow. Ellis, also, if you're watching this, congratulations. I absolutely adore you. I know you know this, and I know we chat, and it's just like, it's so nice to see you create more, and I can't wait to see, like, I cannot wait to see everything with my own eyes, and like, this is so cool. Your first collection is seriously one of my favorite collections I think that has ever dropped ever, and I treasure those items. I use them all the time. It's just like, your brain and your artistry is so fantastic, but your kindness also really means a lot to me. So thank you so much, but also congratulations, freaking congratulations. Oh my god, this is so huge. This is so epic. This is just everything. So anywho, without further ado, let me open this, and let's and I'm gonna get into a look. I literally can't wait. Oh my god, it's heavy. It's a heavy box. It's a heavy box, dude. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Oh, I'm framing this packaging. My god. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Woo! Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean? Sweet Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna open the big palette first. Jeez Louise, this packaging. Packaging designed by Bib Artist. Clock it, baby. Packaging designed by Bib Artist. If that's how you say that, if that's not how you say it, I'm so sorry, but also love you. God, Lord, you're talented. Holy. Oh, First of all, it says Ellis. For a while, I thought the first thing was like, I thought that was an A over there for a while. I didn't know what was going on, but I was like, I don't care what my eyes are seeing. I'm happy to see it. Wow. Wow, dude. And the back? Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Yep. Wow, this has got some weight to it. Oh my lord. Same art on the back as well, which is just so stunning. It's like, dude, it's like galaxy, ethereal, fairy, space. I don't know. I love this. I love this so much. I could scream, and I have. Okay. Hello, beautiful. Jeez. Oh, my mouth is watering. I can feel my body temperature rising. Hello. I'm gonna use this every single day. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh my god, these shades. Bro. The artwork on the mirror is so cool. And look at this. Just like, take a minute, dude. Like, take a minute and look. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's everything. These, like, the purpley tones and the ones over here. And then, like, these, the warmth, but it's not like so overly, it's just, oh my god. And then this section of the grays. Oh my god. I think I have tears in my eyes. I think there are tears forming in my eyes. These are so pleasing for me to look at. Now, here's the thing. Here's what makes me most excited, because I feel like I know and love and I'm so familiar with Blend Bunny formulas, particularly their mattes, and seeing all of these shades in the way that they are and the variety of those grays. Dude, I'm telling you right now, the way that I feel like each of these shades is meticulously planned and like the undertones are very purposeful makes me excited to see a palette like this, because I will use the living tar out of this and I know it. Number one, because I love Blend Bunny's matte formula so god dang much, but also just because I don't know. I feel like, again, coming from an artist brain, I've said this once and I'll say it again. I love makeup that's made by makeup artists. I love makeup that is made by people who have like a vision, artistry, knowledge, but like also like a desire to kind of make things their own. And I feel like Ellis just gives it to us. You know what I'm saying? So like nothing about this, every single shade that my eye is looking at right now, I'm like, I literally can't wait to use that. Can't wait to use that. I can't wait. Oh my god. Holy crap. And I'm pretty sure these are magnetic, so you can take them out. However, the two little palettes are this palette broken up. So let me just double check that actually. Yep. And you can. Even if I only wanted to take a couple of these out, I could just put them in a little quad and take it with, oh my god. Dude, this is freaking innovation. This is what I'm talking about. Oh god, that slate color, wilt. Oh my god. Wilt? This wilt color? Hello? Oh my god. Oh my stars. Ooh. Ooh, withered also too. Oh my, there's so many. Vapor. Ooh. Ellis, you know, it's so funny because Ellis was like, I actually think you're gonna use this one more than the first one. I was like, oh, are you sure about that? And now I'm like, well, okay, Ellis, you might have been right about that. Maybe, perchance. Although I do use the first one a lot. This is the really cool part because each of these is that big palette broken up into cool and warm tones, okay? You can see on the back the shade indicators here, like this is the cool tone palette, this is the warm tone palette over here. It's a very, very thoughtful. And I'm just gonna open these. I'm probably just gonna use the big one today, but I do wanna open these just to see. And I think this is so cool. I really think there's so much thought and purpose into this, into the way that this is. Yeah, seeing those all together is really very pleasing to the brain. Really very pleasing to the brain, I must say. Wow, 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 wow. Also want to note that it's quite nice that these are packaged in like bubble wrap. Hey, why was that hard to think about? Okay. That is lovely. Like a rain on your wing, all right, this is gonna be the warm one. Oh my god! And now, like, there's something about these two. I don't know, man. I actually don't know where that sentence was going. I'm too excited. I do love warm tones. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie to you. You know this. Yeah, I don't have to tell you that. You know that. Wow. This is brilliant. This is literally brilliant. Oh, I want to eat these. I want to chomp on them like little chocolates. Oh god. Wild, wild. I'm also just going to take a quick second to acknowledge the fact that I have been sent the entirety of this PR collection, like the entirety of this collection in PR. Like, that's so nice. Those two palettes are essentially the big palette just broken up, but I do want to just take another quick second. Hey, Blend Bunny, Maggie, Ellis, thank you so much. This is beyond useful to me. This is beyond, like, I feel like I've just been gifted art supplies, and I really have, and I can't express like how much I appreciate that. Oh my god, I need to stop talking so I can use this, but thank you so much. Oh my god. I haven't even gotten to the sparkly palette yet. The Garden of Stars. The Garden of Stars, bro. Woo. Oh. Ellis, you have outdone yourself. Every single person who was involved in this project, I hope that you are sleeping so soundly like a sweet little baby. I hope everything good happens to you. I don't know. Man, I love you. Look at that. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Wow, 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 wow. Also, Blend Bunny is Leaping Bunny certified. They're vegan, they're cruelty-free, which of course, like, that would be kind of inferred with the Leaping Bunny, but yay. Again, with the details, there's a little tab on this, so you can just kind of like pull it up to open it. I enjoy that. Blend Bunny has that on, I think, like, if not all, a lot of their packaging. I appreciate that. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. By the way, there is like a little foam insert. It just stayed in the package, so it's in there. But yeah. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, bro. Oh, there's one that's moving a little bit. Nightshade, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Nightshade, relax. I see what you're trying to do. I'm going to lightly press that back into the pan with my finger. I'm gonna take this and press Nightshade down a little bit. Nightshade's getting a little frisky on me and it's trying to leave. Not on my watch, babe. Stop it. That was nothing, not really that much on my finger, dude. Oh God. I'm gonna start crying. My eyes are leaking. It's so pretty. Oh my God. Okay. I'm sweating. Shut up. Ellis. Maggie. Oh, wow, look at those. You really, wow. You're kidding me. Like, you're kidding me. How on earth? Like, literally, okay, I'm gonna try to stay calm, but also, no, I'm not. Dude, that is so beautiful and stunning. Like, honestly, it's making me weepy. It's making me emotional. That is so gorgeous. I can't wait to use these. Okay, let's go. My God. Wowie. Ooh, okay, let's start an eye look because, I'm on cloud heaven or something. I'm gonna take a picture of this palette. Dang, it's pretty. Jesus Lord. Oh my God. All right. Yep. Here's the thing that I love about this though too. Before I even start anything, I already know this is gonna be a good look. Like, not just because of my, like, artistry and skill and like what I like to do my makeup, how I like to do my makeup kind of vibe, but like also, I'm using my favorites today. Oh my God, like this, I just know. Oh, Lord, I'm so excited. It's a freaking holiday. And that's a great turnstile song. Excuse me. Where do I start? Like, this is so exciting. I think I kind of want to do like a gray vibe. I don't know. I'm going to start off with shade Dust. And I think I'm going to go Dust, Wilt, like move my way down this way perchance. But I'm going to start with Dust. With a clean brush, I'm just going to go like pretty lightly to start. Okay, I'm very fair, so it doesn't look like I'm doing much, but do you see? I love that kind of a shade. I don't have a lot of shades like this that I feel like really pack a punch, because sometimes like with lighter shades, it just, I don't know, you get like a loss of pigment that I feel like happens with light shades like this with most palettes. That's glorious. That is Dust. Woo, I love this already. I freaking love this already. God. Yup. Oh yeah. Yup. Glorious. Just absolutely freaking glorious. Here, I don't even have to freaking try with these shadows. Yeah. Yep. Going straight down to that shade Wilt. I need to know what this one looks like. I just take it and I'm gonna put it like kind of in the crease right in here, just a little bit. Yeah. Dude, yeah. The hazy smoky vibe that I'm already like seeing and excited for with this palette, and also with the warmth and also with those purpley tones, like, oh God, that's what I'm freaking talking about. That is what I'm freaking talking about. Also with the shades being like seemingly closer to each other, like you get more of a smoky, hazy kind of like gradual blend with them, and I enjoy that. I think some palettes are a little afraid to have shades that are like too close to one another, but sometimes I want that. Like I want there to be a gradientness there. So another reason why I'm happy to see this. Wilt is stunning. This is like my new harmony. Like, ooh. Okay, actually, I'm gonna jump over here to this Remembrance shade. I'm gonna kind of put it, oh yeah. Oh no, this shade. Oh yes. 1,000,000,000% yes to this shade. Oh my God. New daily palette unlocked, period. I'm gonna put down a little bit of a matte eye paint on my lower lash line to create a base for these shadows. I do this every single day, but I'm gonna use the Smell Before Rain with About Face. This is one of my freaking favorites, has been for literally years. So good. It's so freaking good. Just like this perfect kind of like almost like a khaki kind of taupe. I really enjoy this product. It literally has never failed me. Quite honestly, these matte eye paints never failed me. I do have similar products that I enjoy, like paint type things, but this one also, I just think the packaging is perfect. Like I have quite honestly no notes with this. It is a bit drier than other matte paints. It's not as like movable, like it does set down and it is matte. I think that's usually the thing that I hear from people. They're like, oh, I don't want something to like completely dry down. So that's something to keep in mind, but I like matte and I find that this is quite comfortable on my eyes. I'm actually gonna go into this row now. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of like this little quad right here is kind of intriguing me. I think I'm gonna start with this shade, maybe go to here or maybe go a little here, a little there, but I'm gonna start here. What's his name? Vapor. Yeah, Vapor Bro. And I'm just gonna kind of smoke it into that shade. Oh, I'm gonna kind of bring it in right here. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Wow. These are so smoky and gorgeous. Wow. Hello? I'm gonna take that like kind of orchid shade, Conscious. I think that's the word. I don't know. Just gonna take a little touch of it. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Stunning. No one's surprised. It's stunning. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of this one. I think this is the shade Deception right in the corner. Yup. Yup. More of it just to make it a little darker. Yeah, it was a little too precise with that first placement, but that I like that. Yeah. I'm liking where this is at currently. Undecided if I want to, you know, I do want to make it a little more dramatic. That took me 2 seconds to figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade. It's Ancient right out here. Want a little more darkness. Yeah. Wow. A little bit of a once over. I always get this shadow over here because of my freaking bone and some eyebrow hairs. No big deal. This isn't a skip. It's just freaking eyebrow hairs and my face bone. And then I think I just touched it with my finger that had shadow on it. So that's fun. That's cool. Okay, shimmer time. How could I ever decide? How, like, literally however could I decide, you know? Bronzite though, for some reason. Bronzite is really calling to me, but they kind of all are. So, Bronzite has some green in it. Maybe infused, but also maybe elusive. Haunting. Haunting could be cool. Estranged. Glimmer. I don't know, bro. Let's see what my gut says. I'm gonna swatch. Wow, that's soft. Holy wow. Oh, just a little bronzite. That has a lot of green in it though, that's stunning and gorgeous. But for this look, I'm looking for something else. Let's see what Glimmer is all about. Oh my God, these are so soft. Not surprised. Oh, that's freaking cute. How am I gonna decide? Okay, elusive. No, estranged. Well, elusive, what are you giving? What are you giving? Soft. That's what you're soft. Oh God. How am I supposed to decide? Oh my God. Okay, what's Gleam all about though? Wait, hold on. Luster? Oh, Luster is soft. And Gleam. Oh my God. You're joking. Like, come on. Enough. How do I decide? Elusive. Maybe just a little bit of elusive. Okay, maybe just like a tiny touch. Let's do that. Let's start there. Lord. I'm gonna like lightly tap it and then just kind of bring it up a little. You know what? And you would make a shimmer like this. You would. Oh God, Lord. Just freaking barely touching it. And this is what we get. I'm telling you right now, the like pink kind of like preciousness that's happening very up close, but also like the pink in that is really quite precious, and wow, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with these. Now, I know these aren't like official swatches and they're just kind of like thrown on my hand, so like do with that what you will. These are stunning. This is crazy. There's so much swatch content also already out. I would highly recommend checking out Blend Bunny's page and Ellis's page and just like, oh my God, there's so many wonderful creators that are creating wonderful swatch content if you want to see more like swatch type of things. But these are just the ones on the back of my hand that I was kind of willy-nilly with. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe do some liner and stuff and then kind of see if I want to do any more shimmers or something. I am so pleased with this at this given moment. I think that like it's kind of a no-brainer that I would be. However, like I feel like a sense of relief because it feels like if I was looking for any of these things recently and there were some things that were particularly I was kind of hunting down in the makeup space. I feel like when I knew that this was going to be happening, I was like, let me just wait because I know this is about to be excellent and I don't have to like kind of fret. I don't know. There's some like sense of calm and peace that I have when I know that there's a Blend Bunny launch coming, because it just like it honestly kind of makes me not want to like shop around anywhere else. And like this is why I know in my heart, soul, and just like my entire existence that Blend Bunny is truly one of my favorites, not only because I use them so much, but just because like there's a part of me that feels like I don't need to go looking anywhere else when I have stuff like this, when I have creations like this that are made with purpose, that are taking feedback and turning it into something so glorious. Like there's just something about it that I feel like is really important in my collection. I think every single piece of anything that Blend Bunny has ever made, except for I think like the headbands with the little wristband thing. I don't have those. But anywho, like as far as like the palettes and things like this, I'm fairly certain that I do. And I adore them. I know you probably know this. I know you've seen them on my page for so very long. You've seen their products in my looks for literally years now. It makes me so excited to see this, to feel that I really have like a core piece kind of arriving. But anywho, that's just how I'm feeling right now. I can imagine that feeling kind of like alters and grows and changes and kind of moves in different ways. But I have to say, I'm very, very, very content and happy and excited with this currently. Woo! Okay. Been sitting here finishing up my look, and as suspected, I just feel good. This collection feels so like core to me. Like it feels like a lot of essentials in a way that like I find interesting. So let me also break it down really quickly too. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. Anyway, that's a lie, I might. As far as prices go, the large matte palette is $42. And the smaller palettes are $21 each, which I do enjoy the fact that it is literally 21 plus 21 is 42. They didn't do something weird with the price because you know, when companies break down stuff sometimes or make like travel or trial size things of stuff, they do some stupid math that the math is not mathing, you know? So I love to see that. And then the Garden of Stars palette, the shimmer palette is $48. All of this, I feel like I did not know the prices beforehand. Like I did not put those to memory before I started filming this. I'm actually shocked. I am shocked that not any of the, like none of these is over $50. And I feel like with just situationally what's going on in the world and so on and so forth, these all being very like feeling luxe heavy weighted, and also they have mirrors which significantly increases the price of palettes. Like it's just, I'm so happy to see that. This is not me saying that like, oh, $48 is cheap, that's nothing, because that's not true. And I think that is like, that's just not true. But I would say that it is more affordable than a lot of other options. Also, again, because of my bias with how much I love Blend Bunny, to me, that is just like, these are just such good price points for quality products that I would use to the core, down to the freaking pans, that I would travel with, that I would take with me to events, that I would have, that I would break down and make into like my own little quads, that I would customize myself. Like these all just kind of lend to the fact that I feel like that is just a really good price point. And I also just feel like this is a really cohesive collection. You have like your mattes and the way that they thought about like having those palettes broken down, and then you have an entire full shimmer palette, which this is the first full shimmer palette that Blend Bunny has ever done. And again, I'm just really happy to see like Ellis's artistry and the vision and the design and everything. Like it all feels very Ellis. Like it feels so nice. Like these are products that I really love, but I love to see it. Blend Bunny, Maggie, Ellis, thank you so much. Like literally thank you so much for all of this. I am so excited. I feel like I've been just like given gifts. Like this feels like a huge freaking present. And I truly hope that you are so proud of this collection. I can't even imagine how like daunting it must have felt to go into a volume 2 knowing how crazy volume 1 was. I think that oftentimes artists are, and I might be just speaking, you know, for myself here, but I would imagine all parties being creatively driven and having artistic vision moving into a second collab, it's kind of daunting. Like you're in competition with yourself from the first time. And I think about that often too, when you're creating something new, most of the time I hear that people are going to compare to what they made before, or going to kind of like think about how to make it better and so on and so forth. And I feel like the conversation around that has been really nice and been really wonderful to hear, and them talking about what they wanted to improve or wanted to include or all this, but also from like their standpoint has just been really nice. And volume 1 like truly blew me away. I also want to say that I feel like these with volume 1 is so good. Like I use those products so often, and like I'm wearing the cheek glaze again today. I actually bought a new one because I couldn't find my old one, and that thing was freaking panned, and it was very well loved. Also the individual lashes, I wear those all the time to like any big event. I'm wearing the Starburst. Is it Starburst or Star? I think it's Starburst. I think it's the Starburst individual lashes, but I have many a container of those now. I love them. Obviously the palette, like there's so many things. Those blush palettes are still some of my favorite blush trios ever. And I just feel like this kind of like these two together, it feels really nice. They both solidly stand on their own. And then also, you know, I love it. I'm happy to see it. So I guess in a way, I'm not like shocked. I'm not like, wow, this is so crazy. Like the shimmers are crazy. Those are crazy. Those are crazy. But also like, I'm just like, wow, yes, we win again. But a huge congrats to the Blend Bunny team and to Ellis. Again, this is absolutely so gorgeous and so like, oh God, I love it so much. It feels very well thought out. It feels very well done. It is stunning. It is beautiful from every angle. Like I really do enjoy this. Thank you. Thank you for your continued hard work, for the absolute like time and energy you've poured into this. I can only imagine, so thank you so much. You can use Courtney with Blend Bunny, and if you do, thank you so much. I love using their products. I've loved making content with their stuff for years. This is PR, this is gifted, but I would not put my time, my energy, my effort into this if this wasn't something I was genuinely excited for, and I feel so thrilled to be able to have this in my collection now, but to be able to use it is just like, oh my God. I can't wait to do my makeup tomorrow. I say this all the time, but when I'm already excited to do my makeup again, that's usually a really good sign to me, and my brain is buzzing, dude. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think about the Blend Bunny X Ellis Volume 2 collection? Let me know. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing here, giving this video a thumbs up, giving it a like, and then commenting something down below, maybe your favorite part, maybe a favorite shade that you had, something that you're excited about picking up. But as always, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Wow. 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 The shimmer is crazy, dude. Phenomenal. Stunning. Perfect.